everyone, welcome back. In this video, we will see the hands-on lab for implementing Azure File Sync. So in exercise 1, we'll see how to implement DFS, which is distributed file system replication in our on-premise environment. So in task 1, we'll see how to deploy the DFS. So I have logged into this Windows 10 machine and now I'm going to share one folder as a read permission to everyone. So I'm just taking this as an example. So this folder is already shared. I'm going to share with everyone. So I'm sharing it to everyone with a read permission. Okay, it's done. Okay, next I'm going to run the script, which is deploying DFS. Right click, run with PowerShell. Okay, next in task 2, we'll test DFS deployment. Okay, let me click on start and search with DFS and open the DFS management. Okay, click on the namespaces. And right click, add namespaces to display. So here, make sure under namespaces, we see the contoso.com/root and click OK. Okay, next click on replication. Right click, add replication groups to display. So here we can see branch 1. So here I'm selecting the replication groups, which is branch 1, then click OK. Here click on the namespace and then click on this data. Here we can see there are two referrals enabled, one for len-svr1 and the second one c-svr1. So next click on the branch. So here we can see that the d:/data, which is member of len-svr1 and sc-svr1. So the DFS replication replicate the content between this data d:/data folder on both this server len-svr1 and sc-svr1. Okay, so next let me open the file explorer. Okay, so in the first file explorer, I'm going to open the len-svr1. slash data, and in the second instance I'm going to open the SCA-SVR1 slash data. There is a typo. Okay, so we can see that let me just minimize this one. Okay, so now we can see that both the share has the same content. So now let me just go ahead and create a file in len-svr1 slash data, and then we'll see if that get replicates to the SCA-SVR1. So right click, new folder. I'm just creating. Okay, so we can see that the folder appearing in the SCA-SVR1 path as well. So that means we can confirm that the DFS replication working fine. Next, in the exercise 2, we'll create and configure the sync group. So in task 1, we'll create an Azure file share. So let me close this one. So I have already logged into the Azure portal in the Edge browser, and in the Azure portal I'm going to create the storage account. So here search for storage accounts and create. Okay, I'm going to create a new resource group called RG1. Click OK and provide the storage account name. Make sure this is unique. Okay. And the region, I'm leave it in East US. Click review and create. It's running final validation. Validation passed. Click on create. Let's wait for the deployment to be completed. Okay, so it is completed. Click on go to resource. So in the storage account blade, let's go to the file share and click a file share. So I'm creating a new file share, name share1. And click create. Okay, successfully created storage file share. So in task 2, we'll use an Azure file share. Okay, so this in the Azure portal, we have created the storage account first, and after that, we have created the file share. Okay, so we do not have anything in this file share. Okay, so next let me go back to the VM. So I'm just going to open the file share one, and here we see that upload option. So click on upload, and here we can browse the folder or file. So here I'm going to upload the lab file, C drive, lab files. This is module 5 and file 1. Let us see what is inside. This file has original content until the line. Okay, so this is some sample file. I'm just click on open and click on upload. Okay, so we have uploaded one file. So here there is an option called snapshot under the operations. So click on snapshot and click on add snapshot, and then click OK. Okay, on the file share one blade, let's click on overview and select the connect. So this is how we are going to connect to this file share from a different machine. Or from the local machine. So here it says the drive letter Z, authentication method, storage account key, and I'm going to copy this script, copy to clipboard. It's copied, and let's close this. Okay, so next let's open the PowerShell, Power Search. Let me paste what I have copied. Okay, credential added successfully. Okay, so now we have mounted the storage account in this machine as the Z drive. Okay, we can see that file share 1 mounted as the Z drive, and there is a file inside which we have uploaded. Okay, this file 1 is what we have uploaded. So I'm just going to add one more line here. And click on save. Okay, I'm able to save the file. Okay, this file 1.txt, just right click go to the properties and click on previous version. So we can see that there is one previous version available for today. Okay, just select that if you want to restore and click on restore. This will replace the current version of this file on the network and cannot be undone. Okay, just click on restore again. File has been successfully restored. Click on OK. So now if I open this file and see, the line which we added newly is not there. That means this is the original file before we make the changes. Okay, so next in task 3 we'll deploy storage, sync service and file sync group. Okay, let me open the Azure portal. Search for Azure file sync. Okay, deploy Azure file sync. So I'm going to use the existing resource group, which is RG1, and enter the storage sync service name. So file sync 1, and the region leave it East US. Click on review plus create. Click on create. So let's wait for this deployment to be completed. Okay, so the deployment has been completed. Let's Okay, so click on go to resource. Click on sync groups. Okay, I'm going to create a new sync group and enter the sync group name, which is sync1. Select the subscription, which is Azure Pass, and select the storage account. So we have already created the storage account, so select that. And select the Azure file share 1 that we already created. Click on create. Okay, so we have created the sync group. So under the registered server, we can see that there is no registered server right now. Okay, so the sync group also created. Okay, so next in exercise 3, we'll replacing DFS replication with the file sync based replication. So in this exercise, we will be, replacing the DFS replication with the file-based replication. So in task 1, we'll add the SA-SVR1 as a server endpoint. Okay, so let me download the file sync agent for Windows Server 2019 into this machine. So from the Azure portal, you can download this agent, Azure File Sync agent. Okay, click on download. So I'm going to download it for the 2019 server. Okay, this is Windows 10 anyway. Okay, let me just copy and put it in the lab files. Okay, so next me open this folder and edit this install file sync server core. So here the RG name, let me replace it with the RG that we have created. Which is RG1. Let me save the file. Okay, so once that is done, let me open the PowerShell. I have it open already. And enter cd space c colon lab files and mod 05. Okay, from here I'm going to run the install file sync server core ps1. Okay, so to sign in, use a web browser to open the page and enter the code. Okay, let me open the browser and go to microsoft.com device login. So here I have to enter the code. Click next. And authenticate with the Azure account. Are you trying to sign in to Microsoft Azure PowerShell? Yes. Continue. Okay, so you have signed into the Azure portal for Azure PowerShell. And see, now the script continues and Okay, so the script finished. Let me go to the Azure portal, and now let me refresh if I see any server here. Yes, so now I can see SCA-SVR1. Okay, so next in the Azure portal, go to the storage sync and the sync groups. So open the sync one, and here add the server endpoint. So from here we can add the registered server, which is SCA-SVR1, and here I'm going to specify the path d:/data and click on create. Okay, so now the server endpoint creation is in progress. Okay, so now let me open the share dash SVR1 data, and now we can see the file1.txt that we have already uploaded to the file share while we create the storage account, but it is not there in the LAN-SVR1. Okay, so in the next task, we'll register LAN-SVR1 with the file sync. Okay, so for that, let me go to the lab files, module file, install file sync server core. So here for the server variable, I'm going to change it to LAN-SVR1. Click on save and close it. Okay, so once we have changed the server variable, let me open the PowerShell and cd into that location, lab files. Okay, and run the install file sync server. Okay, so let me copy this code. Open microsoft.com/device login. Enter the code. Sign in with your Azure account. Okay, so this time we see the name as LAN-SVR1. Okay, so let's wait for, okay, the script has been completed. Let me go to the Azure portal now and go to the file sync under registered server. Now we can see LAN dash SVR1 as well. So here we see both the servers. So in the next task, we'll remove the DFS replication and we'll add only the LAN dash SVR1 as the server endpoint. So go to the DFS management, click on the replication. Okay, so click on the branch 1 and select delete. Select yes, delete the replication group and stop replicating all associated replicated folders and delete all member of the replication group. Click OK. Okay, so this has been deleted and go to the Azure portal, go to the sync groups, go to the sync, add the server endpoint. So this time we have the LAN dash SVR1 server. Okay, and specify the path d:/data and click on create. Okay, so the server endpoint creation successful. Now let me go to the LAN dash SVR1. Let me just refresh. Okay, we see that file1.txt is appearing here. Okay, so in the next exercise 4, verifying replication and enabling cloud tiering. So let's verify the replication between both the instances like we did in the DFS. So let me open the share. Okay, so now we are in SEA dash SVR1. Let me just create a folder name called ACG. Okay, so let me open the another window. Okay, so this is SEA. Let me open the LAN dash SVR1. Okay, so we see that the folder that we have created here also replicated in the LAN dash SVR1. So this time we are using the file sync. So since we have removed the DFS replication that we initially configured, and now the file got replicated through the file sync through the Azure. Okay, in the next task, we'll see enable cloud sharing. Okay, let me open the Azure portal. Okay, so here, go to the sync groups. So we have two server endpoints. Okay, so here select the LUN dash SVR1, and here I'm going to enable the cloud sharing. So enable the cloud sharing, and here always preserve the specified percentage of free space on the volume. So I'm going to make this 90. And date policy, make it enabled, and specify the number of days, which is 14 days, and then click on save. Okay, so now we have enabled the sharing on LUN dash SVR1. So we have specified 14 days. So only catch files that were accessed or modified within the specified number of days. So if any files which is more than 14 days, then it will be in the sharing. Okay, let me run this following PowerShell script. So next, in the File Explorer instance that's connected to the LAN dash SVR1/data. So from here, let's click on the right click more. So here enable the attributes and click OK. Let me move up next to the name. Okay, so next exercise 5, troubleshooting the replication issues. So in task 1, we'll monitor the file sync replication. So let me copy the C:/Windows/INF. Okay, so let me copy this INF folder into the LUN dash SVR1/data. Okay, I'm just pasting it here. So this folder will sync to the cloud endpoint, which will cause some traffic. So let's go to the Azure portal. and go to the file sync and sync groups, sync 1. Let's check the health. Okay, so we can see both the server endpoint health shows green check mark. So select the LUN-dash SVR1 and go to the sync activity. Okay, so last attempted 1/16/2022 2:57 a.m. Okay, so we can check the sync activity, and then we can check the file synced. Okay, we can go to the Z drive. Okay, we can see that INF also syncing to this file share. In task 2, let's verify the test replication conflict resolution. So I'm going to create demo.txt in the Z drive that's directly mounted from the Azure file share. Demo.txt, and next I'm going to create the same folder on the LUN-SVR1. So here I'm going to create demo.txt. Okay, now let me open the Azure share. So since we created demo.txt in Z drive and LUN-SVR1, we can see that there is a demo-cloud.txt file. This is because file sync detected a sync conflict and added the endpoint name. Basically, it will be the endpoint name LUN-SVR1 or cloud. So in this example, we can see that demo-cloud.txt. Okay, so that's it in this video. I'll see you in the next. Thank you.